You're about to have the best 5 years of your life. We're wobbling, but we're not wobbling. Speak, why is your head as a camera? I can't speak.
But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Here we go, turning all the wrongs into right.
Hello everybody, my name's Amelia and I'm a first year medical student. With me just finishing first year, I do have a pretty good memory on what my first week at medical school was like, and I just remember feeling so scared to start, so I thought I'd make a video on what to expect in your first week of medical school, so maybe it will help with the nerves that you might be feeling if you're starting. It's a very scary time. I remember I was so nervous and you literally just don't know what to expect. This video is going to be personal to me and personal to my medical school in particular. Obviously, all medical schools are very similar, so what I'm going to be telling you is going to be very similar to what you're going to be experiencing, but then all medical schools are slightly different at the same time, so just be aware that it might not be exactly the same as what I'm going to tell you, but it will be very similar. So with that said, let's get into the video. So the first thing to expect is a bit of a slow start. So like anything, when you're starting something new, you have all the introductory sessions, and when you're starting something and you've been waiting for so long and you're just wanting to start, it's so frustrating because you just want to get into it. I don't want to be sitting there watching a PowerPoint on welcome to medical school. I just want to be doing what I came here to do. I completely get it. Any introductory session, it is a bit like you want them to be over before they've started, but my big tip to you is to appreciate this slow start because you're about to get on a roller coaster of a journey. My second thing to expect is going to contradict my first, because my second thing to expect is that you're going to jump right into it. You have your introduction sessions, and then once they're over, medical school does not take it slow. Bang bang with the work. You better be ready to get right into working. I did not have a freshers week. That's why I'm saying appreciate the calm introduction, because it is about to get quite crazy. It's not bad craziness, it's good craziness. Do expect to jump right into it with work. They don't ease you in at the shallow end, straight in the deep end. They do just expect you to know what you're doing from the get-go. It is okay to not know what you're doing from the get-go. Nobody knows what they're doing from the get-go. Leading straight on from jumping in at a deep end is you do have to expect that you're going to be in this really weird period of your life where you are finding yourself again. Be ready to feel a little bit lost and feel like you don't know what you're doing. Obviously, if you're starting medical school, you are academically intelligent, so you're probably used to having everything under control and knowing what you're doing and having structure. When you start medical school, your first week and the first few weeks after, you are going to feel a little bit lost. You're going to feel a little bit like you don't know what you're doing, questioning all your decisions leading up to this point. But don't worry, the thing is, nobody knows what they're doing. As much as people might make out they do and make out that they've got it all under control from the get-go, nobody does. It takes a while. It took me a good 3 months to find what worked and find out what I was doing and how I should be doing it. It's so normal to feel like that. It's so normal to feel a bit lost and a bit like you have no clue what's going on and a bit like everything's out of control. But I promise you it's not. I promise you've got it under control. It's just a case of adapting to this new life and everything's gonna be fine. And I am telling you, you're about to have the best 5 years of your life. The fourth thing to expect is that these people that you're meeting are literally going to be your besties for life. Obviously not all of them, not every person you meet is going to be your cup of tea. You're not going to gel and get on with everyone. You're not even going to like everyone. Be aware that some of these people that you are meeting now are literally going to be your friends for the rest of your life. It's so cute because when I first started medical school, I didn't really gel with my medical friends straight away, and they were lovely people, and I just remember feeling like they're so nice but they're just not my people. And I'm sorry if you're watching this. I thought, oh, maybe like I'm just going to be closer with the people I live with, but now we are literally like all besties. I love them so much. So just expect that these people that you're meeting on your first day, even maybe your first day, maybe your first month, whenever, some of them are going to be with you for the rest of your life. Like, I know that these people are going to be in my life for a long time, so It's just a really nice thought to think. Number 5, expect for your picture to be taken. I had already sent all my documentation in and they'd asked for pictures of me against a white background, and I sent a really nice picture in. So I thought, oh, my ID card's sorted, and I went into medical school, I had my picture taken, and I literally hate that picture. I'm all about self-love, but it's just an awful picture, like there's no sugarcoating it. So just expect for your picture to be taken in the first week or 2 of starting medical school or university. Just be prepared for that. Like if you're happy to go in and have your picture taken barefaced, go you. But me, I was barefaced and not happy about it. I'm now stuck with that picture until 2027. So it's more of a preparation than what to expect. Number 6 of what to expect in your first week of medical school or even university is that you're going to be reeling off your name, your course, what you got in your A-levels over and over and over again. I literally felt like a broken record, and I know it's all about getting to know people, completely get that. I wouldn't remember anybody's name or date of birth. No, that would be weird if they told you your date of birth. I'd be like, oh, hi, what's your name? What are you studying? What A-levels are you doing? And if I saw that person again, I'd be like, what's your name? I wouldn't remember. But yeah, just be prepared to be reeling that off. Like I was saying it in my sleep, and it was a bit of a refresher because I hadn't thought about my A-levels for a year because I took a gap year, so I'd got the grades I needed, and the first person that asked me, I was a bit like, what did I get? What A-levels did I do? I'd like forgotten, I hadn't thought about it for so long. The 7th thing to expect is that it is gonna get more difficult. You're starting with an A-level refresher. When you first start learning and in your first month, you are basically doing an A-level crash course. So a lot of this stuff is stuff that will be very familiar and it will feel very like easy. Oh, I know this, I've got this in the bag. But it is going to get harder because you're going to start learning things that you don't know at such a fast pace, and it will get harder. It's not to scare you at all, because as you're going through and as you're learning the more difficult things, you're also getting better at the learning of more difficult things. So although the content's more difficult, it doesn't feel more difficult, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but because you're improving on your learning styles and your learning techniques, it doesn't feel like, oh my god, this is impossible. Like it doesn't feel like that at all. But just making you aware that the information is going to get difficult, because I thought it's just like A-level with a bit of icing on the top, that's all it is. No, it is going to get harder. Don't be naive about it, but you're going to get better at the same time, so don't be worried. That is a little taster on what to expect when you start medical school. I really hope I've given you some valuable tips, and I hope that it's kind of put your mind at ease on what your first week and term and first experience of what medical school is going to be like. You are entering literally the best years of your life right now, so you should be excited, not nervous. In approximately 3 months, you're going to be thriving. Don't worry about it, you're going to be fine. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, I would really love it if you would like and comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best, and I'm gonna go now. Bye!